I am selling my flight school. My title is no clickbait. This is for real. 2 years in the making now. We started this journey with Look Up Flight Academy 2 years ago. It's been a crazy journey, and I can tell you that running a flight school is not for the faint of heart. I am proud of what we've been able to accomplish in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The first year, believe it or not, we helped over 20 students get their pilot's license, and most, if not all, of the students that we started with already are commercially rated pilots today. Now, it's 2 years later, and this is continuing the journey because our goal this year was to expand. And I'm actually standing in front of our new hangar in the state of Georgia, in another state, which was always the plan, was for us to expand. And so with expanding also means more resources, and we have a limited amount right now. Even for me, on a personal level, I've had to manage 2 locations, which is taking a toll. Even for a lot of you who watch Mojo Grip, you can see that the content on the channel has suffered in the last year. That's because I'm just one guy and I'm not able to manage all of this. So the goal now is to focus on one location and grow it. You know, one of my dreams was to become a pilot, and I've been able to live that dream. I got my pilot's license almost 10 years ago. I also dreamt about flying my own airplane. I got a chance to do that, and I got a chance to share with all of you. And it got to a point where the next dream and the next mission was to help other people get into the cockpit. And that was the journey that I set on 2 years ago. I will not tell you a lie, it's been a challenge, and sometimes it's been a gauntlet, because flight training is a very special thing to do, and you're gonna go through the waves, okay, through the whole symphony of how training is gonna go. And weather, as you know, is God for all of us pilots. So a lot of these things I went through as a student, and literally all of our students also went through. But now it is time to expand, and expanding we are. But rather than expand and shut down, we want to keep the machine running. And we have a full-scale flight school already running in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. As we open our new location here in Atlanta, Georgia, we want students and staff and airplanes and flight simulator and friends over at Winston-Salem to continue to build up and keep the program running. The goal we set out to accomplish 2 years ago was to put 1,000 pilots in the cockpit. And this is why I am looking for a buyer for our Winston-Salem operations. So, just to give you a brief, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, that's at Smith Reynolds Airport. It's a great spot, and we have a huge space, a huge hangar there, all renovated, a 10 office building. We've got over 10,000 square feet of hangar space and also ramp space, and we have an inflow of students. Right now, we currently run our program on light sport aircraft, and these are technically advanced aircraft. So what that means is you're able to train anyone from 0 all the way to commercial with just the same airplane. You don't have to take them from airplane to airplane. When an aircraft is fully equipped with the right avionics, you can train a private, instrument, and commercial rating in that same airplane, and you would get access to that. You'd also have a fully certified AATD flight simulator, and you have a complete template of our full program. Now, keep in mind that Look Up Flight Academy is not your regular flight school. We run as a 141, where we take students in from day one and we train them through all of their ratings. And that is an accelerated program, so you'd have the template to do that, you'd have the support to do that, and more importantly, you don't have to market yourself or pay a dime really in sales, because what we want to do is actually continue to feed this location new students. As I'm making this video, we currently have several students who are scheduled to start in the month of August. So as a buyer or new operator, you don't have to fend for new students. You have that waiting for you, and we'll continue to supply and funnel new students to that location. It's really the best of both worlds. Think of this as buying into a franchise where everything is already set in play. All it needs is you and the right management team, and you'd be able to run a full-scale flight school at your leisure. Whether you're located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, or close by, or you're from a different state, If you have any interest in buying into a flight school or running your own flight school, please make sure you reach out. You can see the contact details in the description below. There's a phone number there and an email address, and you can talk to me directly. Any details or materials that you need to do your due diligence, we'll be happy to provide for you. Again, Look Up Flight Academy in Winston-Salem, North Carolina is currently for sale, and we are looking for the right operator to help keep the machine running. If that is you, please reach out. Again, my email and contact is down below. And if you have any questions, shoot me an email or just leave in the comments below. I'm gonna read it. Okay, thank you so much, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.